The Levi's 501 is easily the most iconic pair of pants ever made. It's been worn by miners, rock stars, movie icons, and pretty much all of us at some point in our lives. But if you've picked up a pair off the rack at a department store recently, you might have noticed they don't quite feel like the heavy-duty 501s your parents wore, or the ones you find in vintage shops. Today we're doing a deep dive. Vintage Levi's 501 versus modern Levi's 501. We're comparing the denim weight, the stitching, the back patches, the fit, and the overall construction to figure out if modern 501s are still worth your money or if you should stick to thrifting vintage. Let's start right at the waistband with the back patch. On our vintage pair here on the left, notice the classic 2-horse tear test graphic printed on cardstock or thick paperboard. On older pairs and LVC reproductions, you'll often see the 501XX stamp. That XX originally stood for extra, extra strong denim. You'll also notice clear size stamps printed in sharp red ink. Here, a waist 36, length 33. Now look at the modern pair on the right. Modern Levi's typically use a thinner Jacqueron paper patch or synthetic leather blend. The print color is often lighter, and on mass-market pairs, the detailing feels less pressed into the paper. Next, look at the signature red tab on the back pocket. On vintage pairs, especially pre-1971 or high-end reproductions, you might find the famous Big E, Levi's. Post-1971 vintage and modern standard pairs feature the small E, Levi's. But look closely at the stitching around the tab. Older pairs feature denser Bartak stitching, holding that pocket corner together. Now let's talk about the main event, the denim itself. Historically, 501s were made from 100% heavy, rigid cotton denim, often sourced from famous American mills like Cone Mill's White Oak. Vintage 100% cotton denim has a distinct texture, a rich crosshatch weave that feels substantial in your hand and breaks in over years, developing unique fades personal to how you wear them. Modern standard 501s, on the other hand, vary wildly depending on where you buy them. While Levi's still makes 100% cotton versions, many modern mainline 501s feature 1% to 2% elastane or polyurethane for stretch. Even on 100% cotton modern pairs, the denim weight is usually lighter, around 10 to 12 ounces compared to older 12 to 14 plus ounce rigid denim. Lighter denim breathes easier out of the box and requires zero break-in period, but it doesn't hold its structural shape the same way vintage denim does. When you turn these jeans inside out, the subtle differences in craftsmanship really show up. 1. The fly, Vintage 5. 01s use solid metal button flies that feel heavy and stamped with distinct factory code numbers on the back of the top button. Modern pairs use lighter alloy buttons. 2. Stitching thread. Older pairs relied heavily on 100% cotton thread or heavy cotton poly blends that naturally faded along with the denim over time. Modern mass-produced pairs often use synthetic polyester thread. It's strong, but it never fades, which is why older jeans look more harmoniously aged. 3. The arcuate stitching. Look at the signature batwing stitch on the back pockets. On vintage pairs, the arcuate line has a deeper classic curve. Modern mass-market arcuate stitching tends to be flatter and shallower across the pocket face. Fit is where you'll feel the biggest difference when putting them on. The Vintage 501 fit. Vintage 501s feature a higher rise that sits right at or just below your natural waist. They offer a roomier hip and thigh section with a true straight leg from the knee down. This creates a classic anti-fit silhouette that drapes straight off the hips, giving you that timeless 90s or workwear aesthetic. The modern 501 fit. Over the decades, Levi's adapted the 501 to modern fashion trends. The modern 501 sits slightly lower on the waist, mid-rise, and has a slightly slimulated cut through the seat and thighs with a subtle taper toward the leg opening. It feels more tailored straight off the rack, but it gives you less of that relaxed straight leg vintage look. So, how do they compare on value? New mainline Levi's 501 retails around $60 to $80. They are soft, comfortable on day one, easy to find in any size, and great if you want a reliable everyday jean without a break-in period. Vintage 501s, thrifted/resale. Depending on the era, 80s, 90s, or early 2000s made in USA, vintage 501s range from $40 in thrift stores up to $150 plus online. They take longer to break in if unwashed, but the fabric durability, heavy cotton weight, and natural fading potential blow modern standard pairs out of the water. If you want convenience, instant out-of-the-box comfort, and a slightly slimmer modern cut, today's off-the-rack Levi's 501 does the job just fine. But if you care about heavy fabric weight, classic high-rise proportions, unique character, and jeans that will last you a decade, vintage is TWIA. Vintage is the clear winner. Which pair do you prefer? Are you team vintage or team modern? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to drop a like if this helped you out and subscribe for more denim and menswear reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.